Here's a disturbing story. You know that game Farmville on Facebook?
Oh yeah.
I'm constantly getting requests for that, along with about 100 other things, which I just block. I just block I block it all. You know, it's craziness.
You have to, yeah.
You really have to.
It's an epidemic.
A 22-year-old mother, Alexandra Tobias, killed her infant son because he interrupted her Farmville game on Facebook. Apparently, the Florida woman, Lewis, which I know won't surprise you, committed what is clearly a senseless act of violence because her infant was crying and it was distracting her when she was playing Farmville on Facebook.
Probably because the thing was starving to death.
Her Farmville
her infant.
Livestock? Oh, the infant was starving to death. Yeah, it's possible. She told police that the infant wouldn't stop crying, and she stepped away from the game long enough to shake the boy, smoke a cigarette, and then shake the boy again. And then she said little Dylan might have hit his head during the shaking. This is being classified as a second-degree murder, which sounds about right. And if convicted, she faces the possibility of life in prison, which sounds like it would be fitting, although, again, you know what the question's going to be, right?
Is there Farmville in prison?
No, that wasn't going to be the question.
Okay.
You know what the question was going to be.
The death penalty?
No.
Is she insane?
Is she insane, and should she just be in a mental institution? I mean, if you're so dumb that you don't realize that your kid is more important than Farmville, or not dumb's not the word. If you're so tweaked that that's what you think, are you really of sound mind?
You know, the other day, because you've brought this up before, regarding Anders Behring Breivik.
Yeah.
A guy...
The Oslo, Norway shooter.
Exactly. A psychiatrist very astutely pointed out that it's wrong to think that someone who commits a terrible act is automatically crazy because most people wouldn't do it. Or
Right.
at least you don't think most people would do it.
Okay.
You can have a sound mental state and still plan and execute. I'm not saying that's what happened in this particular case. Obviously, second-degree murder. Did you just break your pen?
No.
Obviously, second-degree murder doesn't include an intention or a premeditation, but with the Behring Breivik case, this is an important point. It's not automatically true that you're insane just because you did something crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point, Lewis.
Yeah. I really doubt she was insane. I mean, I've heard stories like this before where infants are neglected due to, I guess, what can only be considered games addiction.
Yeah. Which you suffered from at one point.
Yeah, I did.
In fact, I remember a time
or games compulsion.
I remember once when Lewis pushed his cat off a desk because he was trying to level up his wizard in Warcraft, and the cat got in the way.
Did that happen? I don't know if that happened. I think this may be another fabrication.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You've never even considered playing Farmville, right?
No way.
I just don't.
It's so stupid.
Wow.
Why?
It's like $100 million business, you know.
I want to grow crops in a game. I could do that in real life.
Yeah, that's
and then
the thing.
eat them.
I don't think you could.
Oh,
Growing
really?
crops is tough business.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.